Morning. I'm going to the robotics lab. I don't know if it's AI. I haven't really researched it at all because I've been busy, but also because I'm stupid, maybe. I feel really tired and stressed. I don't really know anything about robots. I don't really know anything about anything. I have very limited knowledge of most things, so I'm concerned the building is going to be anxiety inducing, or like the doors are going to lock, or like I'm going to have to get lifts, or I'm going to get lost. But it's literally right. I've been in the building before because my mum used to clean it, so I've been in the building before, so it's not completely new. I feel like I should have asked if someone else wanted to come with me. I don't know why I'm going on my own. I thought it was good to do stuff on your own, but maybe it's bad to do stuff on your own. I need to just go in with an open mind. I've got preconceived ideas of what people are like. They probably have preconceived ideas of what I like. They probably do this all the time though. They probably give people calls all the time. It's probably just not even a big... No. Probably not even a big deal. There is no pressure. It is a good thing. This is good. This is exciting. Positivity. I am being positive today. I am being positive today. I am being positive today. Amen. We're either gonna be late or perfectly on time. But there's no time to buy chewing gum or meditate. But there's never time to meditate. 2 minutes to spare. What is pi?
Correct. The answer is approximately 3.14159. Do you have another question?
OMG. I had an amazing time. Oh my god. They're so nice. I feel like we're friends. I feel like we've made friends. That was amazing. That was so cool. Hello, I'm here to do a debrief. So, what happened? Well, they were so nice. There's a robot that looks like a pillow. There's just a pillow. I didn't see this. This is just something they were telling me about. And it's good for like anxiety, and the pillow just like moves and helps you like breathe. There's a robot that looks like a seal, because I was asking if they had any furry robots and they didn't in there, but there's one that looks like a seal. Yeah, talking about like robots doing things, robots being made to do things that are like too dangerous for humans to do. Like there's a lot that are working at like nuclear power plants, and then we were talking about how like imagine an oil rig and it's only robots on there, like on this oil rig in the middle of the sea. They were mostly like on the software side of stuff, not like they're not designing the robots, they're just like making the software. So the robots that they had there were like made by like other companies, and like they took me into the room, and it was just like 5 robots just like asleep, like just like that with their head down, or one was on the floor. There was like 4 little ones just like sat on the floor by the wall, like just like crouching on the floor, just like, yeah. And then he just like turned them on, and then this one just turned on, and it was called Pepper, and it had like the like triangle feet. It was almost like a fidget spinner base, like 3 triangle, but like circular. And then it did some Tai Chi. Most robots seem to be able to do a dance routine or Tai Chi. Like if you're making a robot, it needs to at least be able to do a dance routine, a simple dance routine, or a little bit of Tai Chi. So it did a little Tai Chi performance. Then it like looked right at you. It could track your eyes, so it would go like, it was like looking right at you, and it had a beautiful face. Pepper had a beautiful face. Beautiful face. It's one that was just like an arm. I didn't really like the one that's just an arm. I've seen those before, like the more industrial robots, it's just like an arm. They're a bit scary. And then there was a robot called iCub that is the body of a 5-year-old child, because their department's all about like learning, as though like, sorry, I've got joystick. You don't just build a robot that's an adult. You build it as a child, and then it learns like a child. So you teach it things. So they were doing all stuff to do with like child psychology. What was it called? Theory of the mind. Theory of the mind is like when a child's like 4 or 5, they realise that when you're that age, that's when you realise that like other people don't feel or think the same things as you. So they're like trying to teach the robot this. I was asking them, do you see the robots as children or like animals or like monkeys? Because it felt a bit like when they were interacting, it feels like they're like children, like they act like children. But it also feels a bit like that in like monkeys, like when you see people with like baby gorillas, and it's almost like they're like humans, but like something's a bit. Apparently gorillas don't have theory of mind. But then he was saying something interesting. He was saying that some people like on the spectrum have like less. Some people on the autistic spectrum have less theory of mind than other people, which is interesting, because it's like that's not proof really then that you're a human, or like, I don't know. And then he was saying how it's interesting, like a lot of the robots that they're making like are very helpful for children with autism, because like the way that the robots like speak and interact is very clear, and they don't pull the robots don't pull like facial expressions, like they just have like lights as eyes, or like a hole as a mouth, like, so there's no like, they don't have to work out what the robots like feel, like it's very clear what the robot's saying, if that makes sense. I don't know if this makes sense, but that's what I was getting from it. I thought that was interesting. There's someone there that's doing feminist robotics that I need to Google, because obviously everyone's thinking like, oh, if it's loads of men that are designing the robots, then that's probably not going to be great, is it? I just like their faces. I've realised that the robots that I like the ones that like, the only facial stuff, they only have light up eyes, like they have no other facial what's it called, features. They just have like lights as eyes, but it's like that can like convey so much emotion, or it's so beautiful. Like they're so beautiful when they just have like lights as eyes, and that's it, and the rest of the face is just like a plastic like sphere, or like, yeah, I don't. It was crazy, and like I wasn't anxious at all. Like I'm a recovering agoraphobic person, and as soon as I had to walk through quite a maze like building, and I was stood in these like tiny rooms with robots, with very bright lights, with people that I didn't know, and they were really nice, and I didn't feel anxious at all, which is amazing. So I feel very happy about that. Yeah, and I think I've become friends with them. So I've achieved my goal of befriending a scientist, which I'm very, very happy about. This is your sign to just email somebody. Like, I literally just emailed them. Well, like, I went to this guy's talk, and then I was like, right, I need to email him, put it off for a month. Emailed him like, oh, maybe would you like to go for a coffee, or maybe I could come visit you at your like robot lab. And then he was like, yeah, just come and visit. He replied like straight away and was like, yeah, do you want to just come and visit? And then he just showed me around, which is so nice. So this is your sign to reach out to that person that you've been putting off reaching out to. Yeah.